Okay, who can find a lowercase g? That's M. Close. Who has a lowercase g?
I get G.
Who has a G? That's an M.
Open that up and let him swing.
G.
G! Yay! Owen gets a point. Who has a M? M. Show me an M. G. Good job. M. Good job. Put it in the bucket. You have an M. A red M. What does an M sound like? You have an M. What does an M sound like? Who has the letter B? Show me a B. Who has a B? You did it yourself. That's a T. What does a T sound like?
B.
Oh, you found a B. What does a B say? B. Mercy has a T. What does a T sound like?
I've got a B.
You have a T. T says. You have a letter G. What does a G sound like? Goat, girl, garage, goober. G, good job. Did you find an A? What does an A sound like? An A says ah. What's that? That's a B. Put it in the green pile. You have an A. You have an. What does an E sound like? That's an E. An E says eh. What letter is that? Oh, and what letter is this? I. What does an I sound like? I says I. Okay, everybody, put your I in the box. If you found an I, put it in your box. I. The I says I. W. What does a W say? What? Water, walk, walrus, wiggle. W says what? You found a W. Who else found a W?
What?
What?
I found a W.
You found a W. Oh, you have to pee? Go potty. We'll wait for you. I'm not starting without you. Please? Please? What? What letter do you have? What letter is that? S.
It's the O.
What does an S sound like? Snake and sand and silly and super.
I don't like snakes. I don't like snakes either. Purple.
You have a purple S. What do you have? What do you have?
Orange.
You have an orange. What letter is it? What letter is this? Can you find a lowercase p?
Orange.
What letter is that? Oh, that's pretty close.
Color purple.
You found the color purple.
Mama.
Anybody found a P? That's an F.
Yellow.
Isabella, what does an F sound like?
Okay.
Feather, friend,
Hey.
fall.
No.
Oh, and we're looking for a letter F. Do you have a letter F? Uppercase or lowercase? It doesn't matter. F. Show me an F.
I'm going to show you this.
Show me an F.
What's the F? Mama. I
Some-
got orange.
You have an orange F. You sure do. What does F sound like?
Yellow.
That's a lowercase and uppercase F. Good job.
Two.
The F says.
Look at this. Hey.
It's an H. Did you find a lowercase F? You found a lowercase F. Good job. Good job. Oh. Who can find the letter O? Uppercase or lowercase? Mercy, do you have a letter O? O? Where's an O? Show me an O. Who can find an O? Oh, the pink belongs in the pink pile, please. Let's not mix them up. Who has the letter O? Find an O. What does an O sound like? Octopus. Orange. Old.
Okay, watch the bucket. Watch.
Did you find the O? Did you find the letter O? Put that down.
Octopus. I don't see an O.
You don't see an O? There's an O. What letter is this?
O.
What letter is this?
O.
L. The L says ooh. What are some words that begin with L? Llama, you're right. Lion, leg, lake, licorice. You found an S.
What about this?
Oh, that's an X. Who can find an X? X, what does an X sound like?
It's not X.
What's the letter S? M. M is for Mercy. You found an X. You found an X. Good job. You found an orange M. That's the letter. This is the letter C.
I got O.
You have an O. We're looking for a C. Who can?
I got O. C.
Good job. S. Who can find the letter C? Where's the letter C? C. What does the C sound like? Cake. Cat. Oh, what happened to your letter C? Oh, bummer. Oh, it was underneath the Q. Okay, here's the letter Q. What does a Q sound like? Quack, 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 quack. What starts with the letter Q?
What about B?
That's not a B. Look again. Guess again. What is that letter? Look again. It says D. 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 What letter is this?
Dog.
Dog starts with this letter, but what letter is that? This is the sign letter, and this is the written letter. What is that letter? D. What letter is this, Lauren? D. 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 Who has a D? That's an M. Can you find a D? Look at. This is what a D looks like.
I have a D.
You have a D, uppercase or lowercase?
Big O.
Is it a daddy or a baby?
Daddy.
It's a daddy, big one. Who has a letter K? You found a D. Good job. Who has a... That's a V. What does a V sound like? Violin, vibrate. What else starts with V? Vacuum. Find the letter V. V. V, 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 V. Where's the V? Wait, we need to find... She needs to find a V first before we can move on.
I found a V.
You found a V? Uppercase or lowercase?
Uppercase.
Very good.
I
You have a computer. There's your V.
Daddy.
There's your X. Okay. Here's a hard one. Here's the letter Y. What does a Y sound like?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yellow. Yard. Yawn. Yarn. Yodel. What's the sign letter? What's the sign for a Y? Yeah, that's I love you, Goofy Lucy. Put his finger down. Thumb and pinky. Y. Yellow.
That's my favorite color.
Yellow. The Y says
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's go.
Z. Who has a letter Z? Who has a letter Z? Who has a Z? Anybody?
Baby.
Landon, do you have a Z?
Z.
You have to find a Z. That's not a Z, that's an H. Not even close, silly. I see a red Z. H says, what does a Z sound like? Z. What words start with Z? Zoo, zipper, zip. You're right. That's one word that starts with the letter Z. Q. Where's your Q? Q. Who has a Q? What does a Q sound like? Good job. Q. Show me Q. What does a Q sound like? What's a Q sound like, Lauren?
I'm going to write my name.
Quack. Quack. Queen. Quilt.
I'm tired of this.
You're tired of this? We're almost done. Oh, excuse me. Do we leave our mess? What do you do if you're finished? Pick it up. Not in the pocket. They all stay in the bucket. I think, oh, we forgot J. And then we're done. What does a J sound like?
Just